know that you have a story. I know your oldest child suffered with some immune deficiency and some developmental delays. I want you to talk about that and talk about kind of what got you into really being so passionate about learning about EMF.
It was about 12, 14 years ago that I started down this path. I was kind of pushed into it because my daughter, like you said, Jane, had primary immune deficiency, and she has gone home before us. She passed away about 3 years ago. So it's my mission, my purpose has changed to be more about sharing these solutions and sharing a path forward with the world today. I want to better 1 billion people. I want to help everyone overcome this issue, because if we had learned about it earlier, maybe things would have been different. But we did learn about it 10, 12 years ago, and it actually made a significant difference for Jane. A lot of parents who have critically ill children or disabled children may understand and appreciate this, but we would spend 3 to 4 times a year going to the emergency room or the hospital with Jane because her immune system was missing the ability to fight off infections. And so we were tied in with immunology and rheumatology. She had a rare vasculitis disease as well as some brain injury. So very complex medical condition that from the beginning, my wife and I really believed was environmental. It felt like she just didn't complete her development. And as we started to learn about the body and how God made us, we realized that we were created to heal. And that was both external and internal, that we can continue to heal and develop. For instance, if you cut your hand, you don't have to tell your hand to start healing, it just starts to heal. And I believe that for Jane too, and I believe that's true for all of us. So it really pushed us down this pathway of how do we improve the quality of Jane's environment to help her thrive. When we've realized that these non-native EMFs are actually robbing us of energy, then we realized that we could actually do something to help support that. So because of the journey I was on with my daughter, we looked around the world for solutions. We started with frequency therapy, kind of like the PEMF devices you were talking about. We were looking for a lot of things to help boost her system. And what we landed on was a passive device, and we started a company to share it. It's a nonprofit company called Essential Energy, and these metal plates have been altered through a process called plasmonics. It's an area of physics. So we apply physics to these plates, and they create more structured light. And now we're partnering with sunlight to increase the quality and the quantity of light within the body. And when we do that, we see your body becoming harmonized across 126 different points, just a lot of different benefits that come from increasing the quality and the quantity of natural light in the body. When I put this necklace on her, and I had her start sleeping with that 4-inch light tower by her pillow or under her pillow, you know what happened? Well, not a lot at first. Nothing that we could really notice. But then, you know what? 2 months in, 3 months in, she started to get a little ulcer on her fingers, but you know what? It didn't turn into an infection. And then she didn't have to go to the hospital. And then it was 4 months, and then 5, and then 6, and we started to think, man, she's like something's changed. Why? Like, she hasn't gone this long without having to go to the doctor in a long time. What's happening here? And her rheumatologist was thrilled, thinking, oh, this is really, this is a good sign. Her immunologist was thrilled. Her levels were good. We were still did infusions, but her numbers were staying strong and balanced. It was really, really, this was a game changer. This was life changing for her, for Jane, but also for the family.